guys, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar here with Coach Dunbar Snackbar before you. Man, this is going to be awesome as we're going to be starting a new series here as we're going to follow Dunbar. And no, I do not look like Dunbar. Through his coaching career. Yes, he is wearing a sweater vest and a hat because that is just classy. You cannot get more classy than that. But with Dunbar, we're going to start off with the lowest of lows right here, or among the lowest of lows, as we're going to be offensive coordinator for Army. So I got a 2-year contract. Yeah, I got some things I got to do. That's okay. Go ahead and sign it. Looks like everybody else's handwriting. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into it here as week 1 we're going up against San Diego State. We are the underdog, so we have a challenge just right off the bat. Now with the style of offense that I'm going to be going with, it's a little different than what you guys normally see because the playbook that I'm going to use here isn't widely used, and that's Western Michigan. Now, I'll go into this in another video, you guys, but I'm not doing an online dynasty this year. Last year when I did do an online dynasty, though, I did start off as Western Michigan, and I just absolutely loved their playbook here and some of the formations that they had, like a heavy Maryland I formation here, where you can have like 2 halfbacks and a fullback in the backfield, or the other way around. I can't remember. Did I say 2 fullbacks and a halfback? Because you can also do 2 halfbacks and a fullback. There we go. So it's great for throwing to the outside here on a running play because you got an extra blocker in the backfield to help you out. But you also have, shotgun. It's a great playbook that I absolutely enjoy, and you'll be seeing quite a bit of it here. Maples getting a first down here, getting the running game going here a little bit early. With Steelman, I'm going to be going with a screen pass here over to Maples. Got a lot of room in front of me here, and I get another first down. So the first 2 plays for Coach Dunbar are going really well here as we've been able to pick up some good yards against a team that's defense is a lot better than my offense. That was just a great time to be able to call that screen play, though, as I was basically getting blitzed right there. Nobody was covering him. Works well for me. All right, so Steelman trying to throw it away here, but end up faking it, and I get sacked, and I lose 10. So I wouldn't necessarily call this a coaching error as much as I would a player error, but this is kind of why I got to make sure I get my recruits up here. Now, Steelman, I tried to slide with him here. I don't know what it's been. I haven't been able to slide lately, but I wasn't too worried because this guy is an Army cadet. This guy knows punishment. He knows how to take a beating. But anyway, getting this play off here right before the play clock expires. A bad throw, though, which is going to force me to have to punt. So this is our next drive. Computer doesn't end up being able to score here. Trying to throw it to the outside, only pick up 3 yards. Then I go to the other side here, and I lose 3 yards. So I gain what I lose. I'll come out with nothing here. But with Steelman, I'm going to go ahead and try and throw it up the middle here to Brown. Am able to make the reception and get the first down, which is something that works for me since I was afraid that if I went ahead and punted right there, it would have put San Diego State in a great position here to be able to score. So we're going to go ahead and try the screen pass once again since it's worked so well earlier. And it would have worked just great right there, too. I probably would have gotten some points on the board here if Steelman had been able to throw it right to my running back. That one's not able to be caught here, making it 3rd and 17. And, of course, we're going to be looking at a passing play for Steelman now. Getting it up the middle. Tucker could have caught that, and that would have been a first down. But I did have to go ahead and punt. San Diego State gets 3 points. I'm lucky that I got that one out just as I was being tackled. Look at this, though. Washington beats LSU 42-26. Who would have called that? Not this guy. All right. So Tucker making a great catch right here as he was basically right in the middle of 4 different San Diego State defenders. But I guess you got to credit Steelman there for threading the needle here as well, being able to find the receiver open at the exact time that would have worked for him to be able to catch it. Going with another pass to Allen as he was basically between 2 defenders right there. So I'm not really afraid to throw in a coverage here, but at the best opportune moments here, another great play for me here in that I got it away before I was sacked. So I still don't think it was great, but pretty fortunate here. That one I'm fortunate that it does not get intercepted. Sets up 3rd and 5. Now I am able to force the defense to go offside here. Maples running to the outside and picking up some yards on the ground. So that's going to be one here. Of course, I'm going to go ahead and decline the penalty on. Of course, I'm going to take as many yards as I got right there as opposed to 5. So we've got it at the 25-yard line now. Going to be going up the middle once again to Allen. And it decides to freeze on me. I may have to get a new Xbox. But I do get the touchdown here, making it 6-3. So pretty fortunate here that we got that. I was really surprised that San Diego State was keeping everybody here really close and didn't have any safeties or anything like that. That's why I got the touchdown, though, because just not good defensive play calling, I would say. But it is going to stay 6-3 here, as apparently we ended up missing the first extra point attempt of the season. Allen making the catch here, and this was actually a really lucky play because at this moment I didn't know Allen was open. I thought that he was, but I couldn't see him because of the screen. Chose to take the chance to roll over to him. Works out for me here as we get some yards off of that. So you guys can see I'm not afraid to throw to anybody on my team here. Going to Maples here to the outside, picks up 2. So yes, he's had a few good rushes here, but nothing too constant or consistent here. Get it to Maples here. That is fortunate for me there, too, that I get 6 yards. So a couple plays here on this drive that have been sheer luck. That's the only way to put it. Play action here. I was hoping that right there he would have been able to stay in bounds, pick up the yards, but not the case. Thing is, passing has been a little bit off here for this game, but what do you expect, really, when you think about it? I mean, I am playing as a one-star team. These players are not, at the same caliber, nor should I expect them to play as the same caliber here as most of the other teams that you see played here on NCAA 13, not just from me, but from other commentators as well. So as we reach the half here, it is tied at 6. Now remember, we did kick at the beginning here, so we did receive at the beginning here, so the computer got to receive in that half, and that's where they got the field goal. So very disappointed here that we're looking at a holding play that's going to make it 1st and 20. And I don't know what it is, but of all the penalties I can get in this game, holding just annoys me more than anything else. Probably because I have nothing to do with it. Anyway, all right, so Steelman going with the play action pass. That one gets intercepted here at the 20-yard line. I would not be surprised if we're looking at some more points here from San Diego State. I have taken away any momentum that I have gained right here. And that was, I think it was because of Steelman here, because if he had been going in the same path, should be able to throw it in front of the defender here and out of reach of him as well. But again, going to the outside with Maples here, computer defending against that one really well. 2nd and 10. So I do catch the computer offsides once again. It is 13-6 now. Going with that pass. Gosh, I got to stop that, you guys. I really do. But able to get the catch. 4th and 1, though. And that's one of those things where I get really excited when the computer throws it short of the first down marker. I did the same thing. But our defense was able to hold them. Another instance here where I was hit as I was throwing the ball. Glad I wasn't sacked. This time it works for me here as I'm able to get to about the 45-yard line here. I'd say about 46 or 47, but that's a huge play here. As it is the 3rd quarter, we got less than a minute left. So after this, we've just got 1 quarter here to be able to tie it up. So this drive is huge for me. It really is, because if I can get the touchdown here and I can hold the computer, well, I don't hold the computer. The computer has to hold itself, I guess. But I don't know. If we're in a good position here, may be able to tie the game up or win it here pretty soon. But anyway, now that we are in the 4th quarter, giving it to Maples. I found a hole, but it got closed pretty quick here. 3rd and 3 now for the Army Black Knights. So here we go with that formation that I love here. Give it to Dixon. 4th and inches, though, as I gave it to my fullback. All right, so computer lets me go for it right here. I'm going to go with that same formation. This is why I love it here. Able to get the yards, 1st and 10. So that was the most important play of the game, hands down. I don't care what happens later on. That one could have won the game for me here, or allowed me to be able to tie the game. We'll see what happens here. I'm going to go with another pass up the middle here. Doesn't work, though, because I was waiting for him to cut back in. If you go back and you take a look at that play, you can see he's supposed to cut in right now, but because he got hit by the defender, I'm surprised that one didn't end up being pass interference, but I guess the computer's letting things go when taking a look at them at itself, but making me pay the price here for quite a bit. All right, so you guys saw a little play calling right there. Anyway, so going with another pass up the middle here. I got to be careful when I do that, though, because San Diego State in a lot of Tucker getting a touchdown here. In a lot of instances, though, they do throw a 3-4 at me here, and so I got to be careful because I got another linebacker in the middle of the field I got to worry about. But this time it works for me, is I'm able to get into the end zone here. Now let's hope that our kicker, though, can finish things off here and get that one extra point to tie the game up. I wouldn't mind, though, if they let us go for 2. But anyway, 13-13 here. Now, we were able to hold San Diego State, so now it's an opportunity for me just to get into scoring position. That's all I'm worried about. We've got the 2-minute drill going on here. 2nd and 5. Come on, you can't give me that room. Steelman, once again, not sliding. But he's okay. I just got to be careful, though, because I know one of these instances here, he's just going to get demolished. And he's going to be out for the season or something, and that's really, really going to hurt us. But going to go with a passing play here, of course, downfield, able to connect and get into field goal range. So everybody has all of their timeouts left. There is a minute 29 left here in the game. So I'm going to go ahead and try and run the clock out here because all I need is a field goal. And I'm definitely within field goal range. And if I can get a few more yards here, I think I can really boost my chances here of that field goal. It seems at this point here, when you're at this position of the field, though, any yard that you get exponentially increases your ability to get the field goal. And now, since I am within the 10-yard line, this is just fantastic here. So I'm going to hand it to Dixon. Doesn't pick up too much here, but that's going to allow the clock to continue to run. And then here we are with 10 seconds left. I'm going to go ahead and hike it. Give it to my fullback. Oh, stop just short of the goal line. But we're going to call a timeout here with 4 seconds left. Watch the computer kick that field goal, 16-13 with 2 seconds left. Man, come away with the win here since nothing happens on the kickoff. Great way to start the season. This ends up being the #1 ESPN Classic for me as we basically get a last-second field goal to come away and win this one. So not too bad for Coach Dunbar Snackbar in this one here as we win 16-13. I may make some adjustments to some things, though, here because 5-minute quarters may be too short. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys like this series. This is going to be my equivalent to like franchise mode with MLB 2K12. So I'll be posting this here regularly too, along with Teddy Crocker, and I'm going to keep going with MLB 2K12. So don't worry about it, guys. But thank you again so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you guys haven't already. You guys know you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter if you guys really care about what's going on here. I never give it to you. If you search on Facebook, Dunbar Snackbar, and you see my logo, that one's me. Or Twitter, my Twitter handle here is @Dunbar Snackbar. But anyway, thanks again for watching, you guys. And as always, I hope you have a good one.